I don't think I need to tell anyone here in this room or in MIPCOM how much media has changed over this last 10, 12 years. The main thing, I think, is that the two main things. One is that consumers have this incredible choice. They can choose what they want to watch, when they want to read things, where they want to see things. They can connect to who they want to connect to, wherever they are. And they have this incredible, bewildering array of choice compared to a decade or more ago. But also with that comes clutter. We talked yesterday at the Branded Entertainment Summit about clutter. There's, I don't know, 250,000 apps on an iPad. There's millions of websites. The ability to see the content you want to see everywhere makes things very, very challenging for consumers, but very much for us in the media business. And with that comes big changes with the ad business as well. I think what we've seen over the last couple of years is with the recession, we all suffered. There was a contraction in the ad market. It's been very challenging for all of us, but things are coming back very strongly in the online ad market. While there's a contraction and a predicted contraction around newspapers, magazines, and radio. And so this shift to online just keeps coming. And with the change in business models, and there's even more opportunities coming, which I think we all need to jump on and really work towards. I'm just going to pick out three here. The online video market is going to grow over 200% in the next 4 years, both short form and long form. And so there's, we're working very hard to make our play in the video area, as are many other companies. But the opportunities there are huge. On the mobile ad market, again, I think I heard yesterday that very soon there's going to be more mobile phones than people on the planet. And as increasingly those mobile phones are internet enabled and people are able to get online through smartphones and iPhones, the experience just gets exponentially better. And so the opportunity again for great ads comes through, and that's a big area of push for all of us. And then on targeted ads, with all this clutter and all this choice, the ability to get the right ad to the right person at the right time clearly carries a premium. And so we're going to see 2.5 times more money coming through on targeted ads than on run-of-network ads. So big opportunities for all of us.
And another key trend that you all are very familiar with is the rise of social networking and the impact that that's had on consumer behavior online. Everything from the role that Twitter played in the political demonstrations in Iran of a year or so ago, to Obama using Facebook as really a key strategy in his election in 2008. And some analysts believe that the use of social media in that campaign actually got Obama elected, which is phenomenal to think about because Facebook's only 3 or 4 years old. But the other thing that I think Geoff just alluded to is the rise of these new devices. And obviously mobile phones have been around for a long time, and we've been talking about the opportunity in mobile advertising for at least 3 or 4 years. It's never really quite amounted to a significant business. It is now, clearly. Smartphones are a rich engagement vehicle for consumers. They're also becoming a rich advertising opportunity and platform for all of the advertisers who want to reach those consumers. And the tablet form factor is the one that I'm personally most excited about. Imagine 120 million people having this basically a content consumption device on their lap that is completely connected. That's going to be a phenomenal driver of growth, both in user engagement and in advertising. So we're making investments in content across all of these platforms. But another thing that we've seen in our research is very true is information overload is a real issue for consumers. And all of us are probably over-connected and sort of ADD about all these devices. When you think about the number of you have like work email, you have personal email, you have text messages coming in, this is a real issue for many consumers. And the role that the portal plays, the role that we play at MSN is to try to make sense of all of that information and really consolidate it down into an easy-to-use, very convenient place to go. The slogan that we use is that MSN is the place to go to be in the know. So we've integrated Facebook and Twitter and Windows Live right into our homepage. We take feeds in of content from news and sports and finance and all different sorts of information. We provide that convenience, and that's a core part of our value proposition. And that goes to this idea that users want to aggregate multiple tasks in one area. There's also a large overlap between content, between search, and between social networking. And just to give you one data point on that, in April, we deployed the Facebook like buttons on our lifestyle channel in the US, which is one of the key areas that we program. And we've seen a 45-fold increase in referrals from Facebook as a result of that. We're essentially leveraging our audience to syndicate our content out into Facebook and then take advantage of their social networks to then drive traffic back to us. It's been a phenomenal success for us. We're doing that now across the entire network. And Facebook now is a much larger supplier of referrals into MSN than search engines, which of course in the past were sort of the biggest area that you'd get traffic from outside the network.
As we've developed our network across the world, we're very clear that while we're a global player, local information is vital, local news, local entertainment is vital. So we have the ability to share content across multiple markets, but also be very focused with the teams that we have in our 46 markets on that local content. We are a distribution platform to engage audiences at scale. So we drive a lot of traffic to a lot of content partners, and we have a ton of people coming through our front door and a great distribution platform. And with that, we're able to connect advertisers, again at scale, both across multinational campaigns or local campaigns, and really bring both the global and local aspect to advertising. I think it's very important to call out that we respect IP. So we want to work with content creators, content producers, and enable them to get the value from the investments that they're making and work with us to do that. We're not interested at all in any sort of piracy or anything. We want proper professional content, and we want to work with the professionals that you all are.